for you to reduce it to its lowest term. And to reduce it to its lowest term, it's best we start dividing by what? 10. Okay? If you divide by 10, it implies you do what? It implies you do what? You cancel off the what? Zeros, right? Good. If you cancel off the zeros and the top and bottom, you are left with 2 out of 10. Okay? So when you have 2 over 10, you see that 2 will divide to be 1, 2 will divide to be 5. So the answer is 1 over 5. Okay? And that's what you got, right? Good. So we have the next one, 60%. Okay? When you have 60%, it is very, very easy to do. First thing you have to do for me is to write it as what? Write it as a fraction. And to write it as a fraction, it is very easy. This can be seen as 60 over 100. Right? So what should I do next?
Cross out the zeros.
Cross out the zeros. So if I cross out the zeros, I'll be having what? I'll be having 6 over 10. So what should I do next when I have 6 over 10? I have 6 over 10. What should I do next?
You cross out the 6 and turn it into a 3.
I cross out the what? 6. And if I cross out the 6, I'll get what?
3.
I'll get what? 3. And if I cross out 10, I'll get what?
5.
I'll get 5, right?
Yeah.
So the answer becomes what? The answer becomes 3 over 5. Okay? So I want you to write it and let me know. Okay? So this is how we actually do percentages, okay? Okay. So it's very, very easy to do. So I want you to write it and let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, oh, my battery is
I
low.
can't see it.
Yeah, my battery is low, it's 20%. So this is how we do that, okay? So let's move to another one. Let's look at the next thing, which is 45%. Okay? We are trying to convert 45% to what? A fraction. Okay? When you have 45%, okay, what you need to do is to express it to be in fraction form. So 45% will now be, 45 will now be the numerator. So we'll have it as 45. Okay. Then out of 100. So do you know what can divide 45 and 5? Do you know what can divide 45 and 100? What can divide 45 and 100? Do you know? Okay, say it then. Let me hear. Say it. Thank you so much for joining.
9.
5 can divide 45. If 5 divide 45, what do we get?
9.
5 divide 45, we are going to get 9. Good. 5 divide 100, what are we getting? 5 divide 100, what are we getting?
20.
20, correct. Clap for yourself, please. Good. Good. You see that the answer will now be 9 out of what? 20. Okay, so this is very simple. For you to convert any percent to a fraction, your first goal is just to do what? write the percent in form of fraction. Any number in the percent side before the percent should be written, then you must divide it by 100, okay? If you divide by 100, the goal here is to, if you live in like 45 over 100, it will just be like this, but the goal is to reduce it to its lowest term, okay? The lowest term it can actually be. So what you do is to check the number that can divide both the top and bottom without any remainder. So we checked, we saw that 5 can divide 45 and also can divide 100. When we divided by 5, we're having it to be 9 out of what? 20. Do you get it now?
Can I go to the toilet?
Okay, do that fast and let me know. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Let's say we have 16%, guys. So 16% in fraction. Yeah, you got it. Thank you. Thank you, Raha. Thank you. So when you have 16% off, we have 16% to fraction. It is very easy. This is just 16 out of 100, okay? When you have 16 over 100, please like the live, share the live so that more people can join. Thank you for joining, guys. If you have 16 over 100, okay, 16 over 100, you see that 2 can divide, 4 can divide to be 4, 4 can divide to be 25, okay? So when you have it as 4 over 25, the answer will now be 4 out of 25. And that's the what? Answer. Okay, 4 out of 25. Thank you, Rehab. That's the correct answer. Okay, so we have it as 4 out of 25. Good. Let's look at the next one. Let's say we are told to do 80%. If you have 80%, 80% is very, very simple because we can write it in the form as 80 over 100. Okay? If you have 80 over 100, what do? You are going to... Okay, you're back. So 80 over 100, you are going to do what? Find the number that can divide the top and bottom without any remainder. Okay? So what can divide? I'll first cancel out the zeros. Okay? If I cancel out the zeros, I'm left with 8 out of 10. Are you following? Then the next thing you do is to divide by 2 to get 4, divide by 2 to get 5. So basically, what do you observe? That 4 over 5 is the same thing as what? 80%. Okay? Okay. So 4 over 5 is the same thing as what? 80%. So it is very, very easy to what? Do. All you need to do is just to do what? It's just to convert it to a fraction. After the conversion, you just have to do what? You have to reduce it to the lowest term. Okay, let's move on. Okay, then we look at the next number. The next number we are going to look at is 24%. Okay? So if you have 24%, what do you observe? That 24% can be seen as what? 24 out of 100, right? So if you have it as 24 out of 100, we need to find the number that can divide the top and bottom without any remainder. So you see that 5 cannot divide 24, so we won't choose 5. The next number we'll look at is 4. 4 can divide 24 and 4 can divide what? 100. Okay? When 4 divides 24, you are getting it to be 6. And when 4 divides 100, what do you get it to be? 4 divide 100, what do you get it?
60.
You are going to get it to be 25, okay? So you get it to be 25. So the answer becomes 625. Are you getting it now? So this is the easiest way to convert fractions or percentages to what? Fraction. So it's very, very easy. All you need to do is simple. So look at the next one again. We'll look at the next one as 25%. What is the value for 25%? It is very, very simple. Okay, 25%, you can write it as what? 25 over 100. Okay? Okay, so if you have it as 25 over 100, you have it to be 25 over 100. Okay? You see that 5 can still divide 25. You are getting 1. You are getting 5. 5 can divide 100. You are getting 20. Observe one thing, that 5 can still divide 25 and itself. Okay? So if 5 divides 25, you are getting divide 20, you are getting 4. So this is 1. So the answer is 1/4. Correct. Clap for yourself, please. Good. We'll look at the next one. The next one we have to look at is simple. We look at 84%. Okay? So if you have 84%, it is very, very simple. 84 can easily be seen as what? 84 over what? 84 over what?
100.
84 over 100. Okay? Good. So what can divide 84 and 100? You see that it is what? 4. If you divide by 4, you are getting 21. If you divide by 4, you are getting it to be what? 50. Oh, sorry, my bad. 25. Okay? What are you drinking? Huh? Okay. Okay, that's all right. Thank you. Please, guys, like the live, share the live video, please. Support me, please. Rahul, thank you for commenting. Thank you. Okay, you're done? Good. So let's move on to the next one. Let's try this cheap one. This is the easiest percentage to do. Okay? It is the easiest one to do. Let's look at 9%. What is 9%? Can you guess? Can you?
9 over 100.
9 over 100, correct. Can we still simplify it?
Yeah, wait, no.
Oh, no. So the answer becomes what? 9 over 100. Oh, yeah, clap for me. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Can I do unit conversion? Okay, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Just stay tuned. I'll definitely do it.
Hello?
You don't want to clap for me? Why?
No.
Why?
No. No. I did it, not you.
Okay, good. So this one is very, very simple, right? So the next one we have to look at is we have 31%. What is 31%? Can you guess it?
31 over 100.
Is there any number that can divide them?
Yeah.
No. There's no number that can divide them. So this is very simple and a bit tricky, okay? Let's say you have 49%. If you have 49%, is there any number that can divide them?
Yeah.
No. So what do you tell me as the answer?
49 over 100.
49 over 100. Correct. Good. I clap for you without you begging. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so the next one we have to look at is very, very simple. Okay? We have to look at 72%. Let's do a little work here. What's 72%?
72 over 100.
So 72 2 divided 72 is what?
84.
Is 36. 2 divided 100 is what?
Divided by 100 is 80.
2 divided 100 is what?
And
50. 50.
yes.
2 divided 100 is 50. Okay?
Yes.
Good. So 2 divided 36 is what? 2 divided 36 is what?
18.
18. Correct. You have it as 18. 2 divided 50 is what?
Divided by 50 is
2 divided 50 is what? 25. 25. Well, you clap for me. I'm the first person to get it. Out, little. Okay. Okay, so that's the what? And okay.
Okay.
So the next one we'll look at is simple. Okay. Okay. We'll look at the next one. 28%. So 28% is what? What is 28%?
28 over 100.
Yes. Rahul, thank you so much for always answering. I really appreciate, okay? Like the live and share, please.
100.
So you have it as what? 28 over 100, okay? Okay? So what you observe is that 4 can divide 28. If 4 divides 28, what are you getting?
7.
4 divides 28 is what? 7. And 4 divides 100 is what? What is 4 divides 100? What is 4 divides 100?
25.
You said?
25.
4 divides 100 is 25. And that's the answer. Okay? Okay. Clap for yourself, please. Okay. That's all right. Thank you. Do you have any question? Okay?
No.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So we have it as what? 7 out of 25. Okay? Okay? Yes, correct. So the next one we have to look at is what we call 22%. So what is 22%?
22 over 100.
So 22 over 100. Okay? 22% can be seen as what? 22% can be seen as what? 22 over 100. So we have it as what? 22 over 100. So what can divide? 22 over 100. What can divide? You simply divide by what? 2. If you divide 22 by 2, what do you get?
11.
If you divide 22 by 2, you got 11. If you divide 50 by 2, what do you get?
50 by 2 is 25.
If you divide 50 by 2, you get 25. So the answer is what?
11.
No, 50 by 2 is not 25. No. You want to confuse the teacher? 50 by 2, sorry, 100 by 2, that's what I want to say. So you have, you have it as 150. So the answer is what? 11 out of 50. Okay? Yeah, so that's it. Then the next one we have to look at is what? Let's look at 26%. What is the value for 26%? What can we do to 26%? So what do? We write it as what? 26 over 100, right?
Yes.
So what can divide them?
Cross this
You said?
4.
So we have to divide by 2.
4.
No. You divide 2. If you divide 26 by 2, what do you get? 26 divided by 2 is 13. Then 100 divided by 2 is what? What is 100 divided by 2?
50.
100 by 2 is what? 50. Correct. So the answer becomes 1350. Okay? Good. So let's look at the next one again. Let's look at the next one. We
I have a
have.
question.
What's the question, please?
So it's technically not a question. Well, can you solve this and you have to figure out this answer? If I give you an answer like 250, try to solve it.
260%? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. That answer will now be what? 260. Okay. Over 100. Okay. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Okay. So what do? You cancel out the zeros first. Okay. After cancelling out the zeros, you are left with 26 over 10. 2 can divide 26 to get 13. 2 can divide 10 to get 5. So the last answer becomes 13 over 5. Oh yeah, clap for your teacher. Good. So you see, it's very, very easy, right? Okay. So this is how we convert. Let's look at big numbers again. Let's look at 300. Let's look at 300%. Do you know what this one will look like? Do you know what this one will look like?
300 over 1,000.
So you have it as 300 over 100, madam. Over 100. Okay? Okay. So what do we do first? We have to cancel the 2 zeros. What do we have left? It's just 3. Okay? Or you said 3 over 1, but 3 over 1 is just 3. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Let's continue. Let's look at the next one, 480%. Okay? So if you have 480%, it's basically what? 480 over 100, right?
Yes.
So what can divide? You do what? Cancel out the zeros. That's dividing by 10. Okay?
And then you do 28 over 10. And then, I don't know.
48 over 10. 2 can divide 48 to get 24. 2 can divide 10 to get 5. Okay? So what do you get as the last answer? 24 over 5. Okay? So
Wait. Before you rub it out, you know the answer you wrote? Finish.
you said?
You know the answer you wrote out, 24 over 5?
Yeah.
Is it an improper fraction?
Yes, it is an improper fraction. Okay? Yeah. Since it's an improper fraction, you can decide to convert to mixed. But I don't want to confuse you, so let's just keep it like this. Okay?
Okay.
So the next one we'll look at is 64%. What is 64%, please?
64 over 100.
So you have it as 64 over 100. Okay? Good. 64 over 100 should be seen as what? 2 divide 64 is 32. 2 divide 100 is 50. So I have 32 over 50. Observe one thing. What again? 2 can still divide, right?
Yes.
So if 2 divide 32, you're having it to be what? 16. 2 divide 50, you're having it to be 25. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So what's the last answer left? The last answer left will be 16, 25.
16 over 25.
Do
Which
you?
is not an improper fraction.
No, this one is a
It's-
proper fraction. This one is a proper fraction. So we are not going to do anything to it. Okay?
Well, what if it's a mixed fraction?
No, you cannot get a mixed fraction unless you get improper fraction and convert it to mixed. Okay? Okay, so let's look at the next one again. Let's look at 10%. What is 10%? Fastest finger. What's 10%?
10 over 100.
10 over 100. So its lowest term is what?
What?
You have to reduce it to its lowest term.
No.
The answer will now be what? 10 over
10 over
100.
100 still.
Cancel out the zeros. You have it as 1 over 10. Okay? Okay. So let's look at the next one again. Let's try this one, 16%. Can you get it? What is 16%? What is 16%?
You first have to do 16 over 100, and then cross out the 6, and then it'll be 1 over 10.
Okay. So the correct answer is what?
1 over 10.
Okay. So clap for yourself, okay? Okay. So this is very, very easy to do. So when you have 16 over 16%, that's 16 over 100, okay?
Uh-huh.
So if you have 16 over 100, you see that 4 can divide to be what? 4. 4 can divide to be 25. So what's the final answer? You see that the answer is what?
25.
The answer is 4 out of 25. Okay?
Which is a proper fraction.
Which is a proper fraction. Correct. You are right. Okay? Good. So let's look at 105%. When you have 105%, what do we have?
You first do 1 over 5.
You have it as 105 over 100. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So after 105 over 100, what do you observe? You have to cross out, divide through by what? 5 to get 21. Divide through by 5 to get what? 20. So the answer is 21 over 20.